Joined today by Towson head coach Rob Ambrose, and starting on your left or right, quarterback Morgan Mahalak, running back Shane Simpson, defensive lineman D'Sean Cummings. We will start with an opening statement from Coach Ambrose, and then questions for our student athletes, please.
As this is Military Appreciation Day, I'd like to personally thank every single serviceman and woman who have ever donned a uniform in the name of this country. You had no control over where you went, you have no control over what you ordered to do, but you have faithfully given us an opportunity to live a life that other countries don't have. And some of us, like an old friend of mine, died doing just that. So for us to win this game on this day in your honor means a lot to me, means a lot to the kids, means a lot to the staff, and anybody that's watching this, it ought to mean a lot to you. So thank you for your service. That never will ever be said enough. As far as football, I'm extremely proud of my guys. In the world we live in, the world would have told them that it's okay to lay down, it's okay to quit, it's okay to give in. And they had to fight through negativity that is presented to them daily, make them question the game they love, the people that they love while they do it. I can't love them enough. And I want to say the same for everybody that came to this game, that still believes, that still follows, that still bleeds black and gold. It's a good day to be a Tiger.
Questions for our student athletes.
Morgan, this is obviously your first game back since going out against St. Francis. Did you have any pain in that throwing shoulder today?
No, I was good to go, yeah.
Is there anything like in the back of your mind as you're playing, like, I don't want to hurt this anymore?
No, I mean, a big part of going out there was just knowing that I was 100%, and there was nothing to really worry about. It was just, the opportunity to go play again was really exciting, and the team did a great job, and it was just, good team victory. So.
What did you know you were starting?
I had a good idea, like, beginning of the week. So.
Do you feel like you had maybe to play another quarter just to sort of get the rust off?
A little bit, yeah. I was a little rusty out there today, but I mean, that aside, the victory is huge for our team, and it's been a while, so it felt pretty good just to be back out there, and I think the kinks will kind of work themselves out. So.
Feel good having Shane help you out a little bit.
Yeah, him and Grayson did an unbelievable job, and there's no way we would have, been in that situation, or like they were just a huge help to us, and they ran hard.
Can you talk about the first touchdown pass when you blitz?
Yeah. Can I tell where I had the wrong play?
You can.
Called the wrong play, just got a little mixed up, but kind of what we had on, what I had called, the blitzer was kind of coming right from the air. I was looking to target possibly, and Christian's made plays for us all year, and luckily got him the ball, and he just went from there. So.
Well, as to how frustrating has it been to be able to watch this?
It's been a tough year, I think, for everybody. For me, I never really got hurt like that. I've never really been out for a period of time, so it's been tough, but I feel like it's given me a good perspective going forward, and like I said, it was really fun out there today, and really proud of the team.
Shane, how did it feel getting to kind of carry the load that fell back to that?
I felt good. I mean, with Vito being out, he's been helping me a lot lately. Then I had Grayson with me, so it wasn't really that much of a big of a deal.
How bad did you want to score today?
Hey, we got the W. That's all I care about. I did want to score, but overall, as a team, we got the W. That's all I cared about.
Yeah, talk about frustrations, but you've been through this the last few weeks. You haven't scored an offensive touchdown. How good was it just to see Morgan hit that Christian today?
Even though he called the wrong play, I'm glad we got in the end zone, but it's definitely been frustrating the past few weeks. But I'm glad Morgan's back healthy and doing this thing again, and the offense definitely got some confidence back today.
D'Sean, talk about that fumble recovery. Running backs seem to be in the end zone, but maybe you didn't have the ball. Did you strip or?
No, I didn't strip. We had a lot of defensive players just crowding to the ball, and you see the ball pop out, see ball, get ball, and that's what the defensive staff teaches us, and that's what we do day in and day out. So just got the ball.
The tough, issues the offense is having. You guys have done pretty well the last few weeks. Is it just a matter of just staying together defensively?
Honestly, we haven't done well enough because the record shows the defense hasn't played well enough. So it's for us to come together with the people that we had down today as the defense and play as well as we did and get the W. That is extremely big for everybody in the Towson program.
Any more questions for our students? Thank you, gentlemen.
+3 turnover ratio.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The odds of winning ball games improve greatly when you do that.
Coach, you obviously had 9 straight quarters without scoring that offensive touchdown. You get it pretty early into today's game. How does that does that settle the team down a little bit?
A little. It's not the game. The game is so long that it helps, but it's not the answer. 60 minutes is the answer, and God love these kids. They weren't quitting.
Can you explain penalties?
Can I explain them?
Well, I mean, a lot of the same holding, maybe it's the same players.
Mhm.
It seems 4 or 5 holding penalties every week
Mm.
on offense.
We didn't hold as much last week, but we didn't win. We held this week, and we did win, and we won. If you're a fifth-year senior and you're getting holding penalties, can I explain that? I'd let them explain that. It's not something that they want to do. It's not something that clearly we teach. But in our case right now, it's something we need to overcome.
So they're legit. I'm not trying to get you in trouble.
I know. Honestly, the one on D'Sean in the discussion from the box, the Mike linebacker, we're running an ISO play, and his job's to block the Mike. The Mike cut him, so he fell on top of him, and they called that holding. So I'll go back and watch the film, and we'll see.
I'm just thinking if the referees they're trying to be objective, but they look at the record, maybe they're, I don't know.
They had a lot of holding calls. We had a lot of holding calls.
Yeah, they had,
It's who recovered more.
fun. Shane's play today, and that was the first time we really had deep front of the work offensively. Talking about his production.
We really kind of limited the run game menu and focused on smaller aspects of the run game. And got to give credit where the credit's due. He ran well, but there's not a running back in America that runs well without good offensive line play. And in the run game, we probably played better today as an offensive line that we've done in the last month. We probably haven't played that well as an offensive line in the run game since Richmond.
You have to change the plan a little bit because Morgan was injured, not at 100%.
A little. He's healthy. And, at some point he had a cracked clavicle. And it's healed, it's knitted, but he struggled through that. And as a head football coach, you're holding your breath every time there's a defender near him. You know he's healthy. You know that bone is knitted, but so let's just say we use some baseball terminology. We did some stuff to manufacture runs early to try to keep them off of him, but still be able to move the ball. And the good news is he's not only is he accurate with the football for the most part, he's elusive and he helps himself. As long as the pocket is movable for him, and we're not getting overpowered, he's got a chance to make positive plays. He did that a couple times.
Throw he made to Summers on the run, I think on 3rd down.
Mm-hmm. That was big.
Pretty impressive.
That was really big. Now, you didn't ask him about this, but we ran. All right, you guys, if the other team's watching this on Facebook, all right, good for you. We ran read bubble. So it's a run play and a pass play. It's a run-pass option. And he should have handed the ball off. The end bent, so he pulled it, which means he's going to run because they had 3 over 3. You saw some of Oregon's offense out there that was not meant to happen. That's the ball that ended up in the ground that stopped the clock. And so he said it was forced to happen. He's been running it since high school that way. So he's still got some learning to do.
Coach, on the defensive side of the football, team comes up big a couple times in the red zone there. Can you talk about their play today?
So I told him, I said, the knock on this group the whole season has been they haven't finished anything. And I kept telling the offensive line and defensive line when they were coming off the field, especially in the fourth quarter, hey, here's your chance shut everybody up. Here's your chance to finish one. And they were jacked up. How they were jacked up at halftime. They were jacked up pregame. And I don't know. This one was different. They weren't going to let it happen.
Coach, how important was it to get back home and, you know, kind of play for a full 60 minutes in all facets?
Feels really, really good. And it feels good for the kids, feels good for the coaches. And, you know, this isn't a week's worth of investment. This is a year's worth of investment. These kids work 7 days a week, almost all year long. Nobody kind of gets that. And for us to be home, to play the way we did, and to do it on this day, when we're honoring the wife of a fallen hero, it's a good day. It's a good day. You guys good? Thanks.